Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so last tutorial we went over static meshes. This tutorial we're going to go over sounds. Alright, so sounds are called ambient sounds. Just letting you know. Alright, so you got a bunch of random sounds over here you can actually search for. And you click and drag them in and they'll play. But they're auto playing, so. Alright, so let's discuss different types of sounds. You go to add actor, all templates. You have a couple options. There's ambient sound, sound simple, movable, non-looping, toggleable, sound simple, toggleable. Alright, so ambient sound and sound simple are a little bit different when it comes to volumes, otherwise they're basically the same. Sound movable is the sound moves with you and never changes its environment, so you won't hear it from behind you or beside you. It'll be like one constant flow. Ambient sound non-loop is it doesn't loop, like you play this and it doesn't do it multiple times. And then you have non-looping toggleable, which is the same thing, but you could toggle it, which is like in Kismet or something, you could trigger it to turn on. And then simple toggleable is it could loop and it will play until you just tell it to turn off. Alright, so you want to right click and then add non-loop toggleable. And later on I'll get into volumes and Kismet. And my upcoming videos are terrain, volumes, Kismet, and then manatee. And so basically I went over the few types that you use, and I'd like to show you this one. I shouldn't have added it in, but I have this, and whenever I walk over it,
rocket scientist,
play the sound. If we go back to it,
rocket scientist,
and it takes a little while to come back, but so I'll show you a couple different examples with looping and non-looping. Notice it just keeps repeating itself over and over. And non-loop, and then you can do non-loop and toggleable. I shouldn't have an autoplay either, so if you play it, it won't play, but it'll be there, ready for you to toggle it. And simple, toggleable, same thing, should be, yeah, autoplay is off. And in Kismet, I already set up stuff, so if you press this button up here, open Kismet, Unreal Kismet, it'll open up this blank thing, and you can add stuff to it, which I'm not going to get into that, but on my 10th tutorial I will show you these. And my next tutorial, I think, right? My next tutorial. No, my next tutorial is terrain. So my 9th video, I'll go over volumes, and this volume right here allows it anything to echo inside the volume. So if I had a house or something and I didn't want it to play a sound and it goes outside the house that's like full volume, I could reduce the volume from the exterior and stuff, so when you're outside it'll be slightly muffled, and if you're inside it'll echo inside this volume right here. Alright, so sound cues are, I can't really explain that too well, but there are ways that you could change them. Like, sound cues are for volumes though, I know that. And then sound waves can be used for Unreal Kismet. But if you want to change something, you just right click it, sound classes, master, and you have a bunch of options you could do. And then under here I'll just change it to ambient. You notice it changed the bottom part to ambient. And then you can add it inside your volume and it'll play. Like, I use this and then add my sound to it. Do that to this. No. Alright, so sound cues you could change to other things and other options that you could use in game. Sometimes you can get it to play in game or in editor without problem, but this one doesn't seem to do it. But alright, so I hope this helped a little bit with sounds and going over looping, simple, toggleable sound cues and sound wave files. And yes, you have to have your sounds to be wave. And in my next season, I guess, video tutorial, I'll show you how to add and import compressed wave files as wave files get really big and you need to compress them. Like, if you had a 5 megabyte file, it could create something like up to 50 and you gotta compress it down. So I hope this video helped. Please like, favorite, subscribe, comment. Thank you.